各位，你们想要听一个跟新闻有关的笑话吗？就是有一天有一只蚊子。
下一个节目是英文小论文发表 High School Students' Use of News Media in Taiwan。
好，那我们拍手欢迎。
Good afternoon. My name is Migo. It's no surprise that the mass media in Taiwan have caused chaos and turmoil. Are you surprised? Or maybe not. Under the circumstances, the Ministry of Education have put media literacy as part of the core competencies in the curriculum guidelines of 12-year basic education. Since the new curriculum guidelines have been implemented for more than 2 years, I wonder if there is a difference in media preference between high school students and the general public. I would like to know the news media preference among high school students. And I wonder why we as teenagers choose one particular media above the others. To answer these questions, I refer to a similar study conducted by the Reuters Institute in 2020. The report of the 2020 Reuters Institute survey involves a set of questions about the general public's usage frequency of news media brands. Adopting a similar set of questions, I conducted an online survey in 2021 with high school students in Taiwan. Relevant data is then collected for a comparison with the survey results published by the Reuters Institute. There are 204 responses in total. And here are the findings. First of all, let's look at the offline news media. As shown in the chart, black is for the general public, and red is for high school students. It's a surprise, honestly, that TVBS comes as the top choice for both high school students and the general public. Coincidentally, given that over 30% of high school students use online news media only, the offline news cannot be high school students' first choice among all the access to information nowadays. According to my survey, it turns out that family habits are the main reason why high school students use these offline news media. In other words, high school students do not choose the news media at home. They just follow the choice made by their family members. On the other hand, students' usage frequency of offline news media goes higher on these 4 news brands, especially the public television news. Then, why PTS? Would anyone like to answer it? Okay. Oh, yes, you're right. About 72% of the students choose PTS because of its news content. And about 67% of them said credibility is the top reason. And what about the general public? Well, it's quite interesting that the general public trusts PTS the most, but they don't watch it as often, which means people in Taiwan do not use the news media they trust the most. Okay, and what do you think of the online news media preference among high school students? Which online news brand is their or our first choice? Any volunteers? Oh, okay. Sorry, it's a bit different from what you think, but ET Today came first place with 76.2%, becoming the most common online news media for high school students. And why? The algorithms and the application usage preference are the main reason that students prefer ET Today. Besides, compared with the survey results of the general public, Yahoo News is not as popular among high school students anymore. Also, about 56.1% of the students use Line News as an access to information. 100% of them choose it because of the application usage preference. In conclusion, according to my study, it It's clear that the online news media is the main access to information for high school students. And it's for nothing that the family habits plays a major role in offline news media usage frequency, as high school students simply follow the choice made by their family. Secondly, credibility does affect high school students when choosing to get information. And it's an interesting fact, according to the Reuters Institute, that general public often chooses media they don't really trust. Finally, unlike the general public, high school students prefer ET Today and Line News because of the algorithms and the application usage preferences. So next time, if you want to search something on the internet or just want to read some news, maybe you can stop and try to figure out, why do I choose this news above the other sources? And now is time for Q&A. Any questions? If not, then thanks for your time. Bye-bye.